Hi, my name's Kate McKenzie and I'm a Stewardship Coordinator with the Nature Conservancy of Canada. NCC is a non-profit land trust working across the country to protect and conserve important landscapes and biodiversity. This year in the Columbia Valley, NCC has taken on a variety of restoration and habitat enhancement activities as part of the Kootenay River Ranch Land Stewardship Project. Kootenay River Ranch is located in the traditional territory of the Kootenay Nation, about 10 minutes south of Canal Flats, and has been owned and managed by NCC since 2004. Originally, the property was protected for its unique and critical habitat that it provides for a diversity of wildlife, and its situation within the valley bottom as well as in the interior Douglas fir biogeoclimatic zone makes it important for a range of wildlife. Grizzly bears, elk, mule deer, badgers, bank swallows are just a few examples of the species that are known to use the property. Restoration and habitat enhancement activities this year are aimed at improving this habitat for wildlife, following the long history of timber extraction and fire suppression on the property. So throughout the summer and fall of 2021, we completed extensive invasive plant treatments targeting species like spotted knapweed and sulfur cinquefoil. We rehabilitated several old forestry landing sites that had become eroded with very compacted soils and were not providing optimal conditions for native plants to thrive. We also planted western larch trees and saskatoons all over the property to improve habitat diversity. And we also created 30 new wildlife trees using fungal inoculation techniques and mechanical stem modifications to improve habitat for cavity nesting species. The long history of logging has meant that natural wildlife trees have become rare on the landscape, and so by advancing the decay rate of select trees, we hope to attract more cavity nesters such as Lewis's woodpecker, which is a threatened species in Canada. Over the fall and upcoming winter, we're also aiming to complete over 200 hectares of forest thinning maintenance treatments. So we'll be returning to areas that have been restored in the past through forest thinning techniques, with the goal to maintain the open forest structure in those areas and rejuvenate native bunch grasses and select for mature fire-resistant tree species like Douglas fir and ponderosa pine and western larch. So the maintenance treatments will also prepare these grassland and open forest habitats for future management using prescribed fire, which is a much more effective and economical way to keep open forests open in the long run. And NCC is currently collaborating with the BC Wildfire Service on a burn plan for spring of 2022. The main benefits we hope to achieve through this project are to create and restore resiliency on fire-maintained landscapes, especially in the context of climate change. We're hoping to improve habitat for wildlife, including critical habitat for species at risk. And we're also hoping to reduce the risk of high-intensity wildfire to local communities. Finally, I'd like to thank the funders whose generous contributions make it so that these projects can happen. The Regional District of East Kootenay's Columbia Valley Local Conservation Fund, the Fish and Wildlife Compensation Program, Columbia Basin Trust, Environment and Climate Change Canada, Aritzia, Earth Rangers, and the Moffat Foundation.